Alright, welcome back to episode 2 of the Concrete Corner. Today we're going to go over tools. Everybody loves this tool, the trowel. Everybody grabs for it. It'll be missing in your bucket as soon as you set your bucket down, but it's really the last tool you want to use. When you're working with a quarter pipe or anything in a form, or you have two forms, once you get all the concrete in there, ideally you want to use something like this so you can screed it. You simply place the screed on each form, and you and your buddy work it slowly, shift it down, shift it up actually is even better. That way, as the concrete piles up, you can pick it off, throw it in, little holes, and keep going. Do it a couple times. Next, you're gonna need some floats. My favorite floats, skateboard floats. Easy to make at home, cheap, handles, a little concave. You get an old skateboard, something that's just beat or chipped, just over it, not broken. If it's broken in some places, it might still work. That's between the wheelbase. These cuts, along with some handles, make you a nice radius float. The more concave your board had, of course, the more radius you're gonna get. But they're great tools. This one, as you can see, is very flat. This is for ledges, this is for decks, anything that's gonna be real straight. If you're in a bind, you can use it on a transition, but it's gonna be a little tougher. As you see here, this is a radius float. And as you can tell, it's got a shape. Now, each radius float has a particular number. This is a 6, meaning it's good for a 6-foot radius. That's pretty much what I build everything with, so this one's ideal for me. You're gonna have a real hard time finding radius floats. There might be some places that can build them custom for you. I ordered mine from General Sherman's Radius Floats, which are hand-built in Hawaii and specifically made for skateboarding. So you start working with your trowels. This trowel, it's been seen in everybody's DIY logo, t-shirt. It's cool looking, but it's not gonna help you build a transition. It's made for building cinder block walls, pretty much. What you want is a pool trowel. Now this is the easiest pool trowel to find. You can get them just about anywhere. Then you have your specialty items, a little harder to come by, cost a little bit more money, they're smaller. These are amazing. If you need to do a pocket or something, this is really the tool. Or if you've just been doing concrete for a while and you want to step up your game a little, go ahead and buy a little one, see what you think. But you'll be fine with standard pool trowel. This is your standard trowel. The difference between this and a pool trowel really is this finger that comes way out, keeps it from flexing in any direction. So it's not really ideal for transitions. However, you could use it this way. But with these sharp corners, you're gonna be making marks as much as you're smoothing stuff out. Aside from maybe smoothing the top of a ledge with this tool, it's by far my favorite tool for cleaning other tools. It really is sharp and scrapes them off good. A couple more things. Edgers, about, I don't know, between $5 and $10 for a nice edger. You can see it doesn't get a lot of use, it's getting a little rusty there, but that's fine. This is just, putting a nice edge on the side of any concrete work that's exposed. It's gonna help you grind it, it's gonna look a little better in the long run, and it's really worth the $6 investment. I have several of them. And remember to clean your tools, or else they'll end up looking like that. Not so pretty. With all these tools, you should be able to build just about anything you want. Of course, you're gonna need some wood and some concrete and some actual water, maybe even a real place to build. And remember, wood and then metal.